They said it was like an itch at first, on the ball of your foot or on your thigh. Almost everyone would pay that no mind. Perhaps a grain of sand had scratched them as it was dragged by the current. Or maybe a gnat bite from the night before, open to the salt water and causing a light pain. A common misconception, I'm afraid, and one that would almost always lead to an empty seat at the dining table. Post undelivered, Christmas presents unreceived, and a loss so sudden it would shake most families to their very core. Thousands of people a day in hundreds of locations in the UK alone decide to ignore the itch and wade out into the murky, the strange, and the unknown. Families, children, babies, feet, legs, and bodies hanging there in a world that even now we only just understand. And here we are.
It's...
I know, absolutely stunning.
It's...
Nature, pure, untouched for hundreds and thousands of years, and miles of untouched greenery in any direction.
It's...
All creatures, bright and beautiful, great and small, all things wonderful, evolution made them all.
It's...
Everything you could ever want, and more.
It's the middle of nowhere.
Blimey, way to just suck the wonder out of a thing. Yes, I suppose that is what it might look like at first glance. No cell towers, no buildings or roads, but that's all up to you.
You know, we're theatre students, amateur dramatic thespians, so we don't know the first thing about building a civilization.
And you don't have to. That will all come with generations from now. You are the groundwork, the foundation of what is to come.
Is it safe?
Depends on your definition of safe.
Can we, breathe out here?
Very observant. Gold star. You saw the TARDIS project some miniature shield around itself in the event of landing somewhere non-hospitable. With that said, although I have the desire and absolute belief you will all flourish under pressure, dropping you off somewhere where you couldn't breathe may be a step too far. Found anything for your first dinner? As founders of this new world.
Yeah, I have, but I would have thought... Those are fish, right?
If that's what we're calling gilled, cold-blooded creatures that reside in substances consisting of water and filtered oxygen.
I just would have thought, seeing as we're on a completely different world, that all life would, look completely different. Maybe not even as recognisable as conventional calcium-based life forms.
Yes, but this world is not overly dissimilar from Earth. Evolution is random, of course. However, when presented with the same environment or ones very similar, evolution can only go so many ways. With that said, on planets where there are no streams or oceans, fish can still exist in other ways and still maintain the same appearances, even swim in the air instead of through water.
The air? And how can they do that if they just look like Earth fish?
You know what? I have no idea. Perhaps some kind of helium gas in their muscles allows them to maintain altitude.
Hold it! Steady! It's going! No, it's not! Just hold it! It's falling! Well, it fell. Again. For the third time. And whose fault was that?
I didn't want to chip a nail.
Hardly in the spirit of colonising, is it, Louise?
This is not what I expected when you talked about a new home for us. You said habitable.
It is habitable. What were you expecting? Pre-built luxury accommodation? Come on, think it through.
We will never get these shelters up by nightfall.
Not with that attitude, you won't. Is that rope down there?
Yeah, I fashioned it from vines around dead old roots.
Beautiful. Then this should work just fine.
What's happening? How are you doing that?
The sound waves can integrate and excite the structure of the plants, both alive and recently dead. In a way, reanimating them to perform simple tasks, and further down the line, perhaps even communicate with the plants.
Oh, communicate? You can't do that!
Not right now, I grant you. But I assure you, even now, I am learning the vocabulary of rope. Not everything that can communicate makes audible noises. Body language, colour flushes are massive ways of communicating as well. You just have to be willing to learn. There. How's that?
Not quite what we had in mind.
No? What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It's better.
What's that on the side there?
Well, I encouraged the large leaves you harvested to merge together, forming a watertight area on the second floor balcony, properly supported by these crisscrossing branches. Once it rains and the sun comes out, the leaves will collect the heat and project it back. In short, possibly the only naturally occurring hot tub outside of volcanic springs.
A hot tub? Really?
Call it a gift to help with the adjustment.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let's just hope she doesn't expect me to help with the rest of the structures they'll need.
Reegan!
You know, you could have just appeared to me earlier, maybe when I started walking 3 hours ago.
My ability to manifest here is not as easy as before. Feels like there is something here, as clearly I have been let through now. But the place and time seems up to them, not me.
What is it? Come on. It'll be dawn soon. What do you want?
You have been avoiding my communications, boy.
Well, you know, I've been busy.
Your new friends, they are a distraction. The work is almost complete.
Being with them feels right. A warmth I've not felt since before the war.
They are false.
What do you mean?
They laugh at you when you are not looking. They think you lesser than them. They will never truly accept you into their family. They will never see you as one of them.
Family? I don't want another one of them.
Don't you? Remember the deal once struck. Your life, your body, rolled back from the brink of death. But only if you come when you are called!
Thought you had up and left us.
Not yet, but perhaps I should.
Oh, Christian was looking for you.
What did he want?
I don't know. Why don't you go and ask him?
Fine. I would, but I don't know where he is.
We went out earlier before we woke up and found the lagoon. Just beyond this red bark tree. He didn't invite the rest of us, but none of us fancied the cold shock of a wild water bath this early. I guess that's where he is now.
Hey, you! We thought you'd left us. Well, Albert and Louise did. But I knew you wouldn't leave without your red box.
You told the others you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
Why didn't you come in and we can talk properly?
Well, I haven't got anything to wear in the water.
Neither have I.
Oh, no, sorry, no, I can't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Maybe come and find me later.
No, that's all right. I'm coming out now.
I was planning on leaving soon. I just wanted to make sure you're all okay and settled in.
Oh, I love it here. I've never felt so peaceful. You can turn around now. I'm decent.
It looked nice.
What did?
The water.
Well, then why didn't you come in?
A long time ago, I was hurt. Hurt pretty bad. I'm fine now, but seeing it, my body, an arm that once had been splintered and flesh strung out of me like cheese on a pizza, and my stomach that had been peppered in shards and shrapnel and sliced up to the chest. Seeing inside of myself, it brings it all back.
Where were you? How did you end up like that?
There was a war. A terrible and eternal war. I found myself in it by mistake, and I had to fight. One morning, as the sun rose over the blood-stained trenches, and the light tried its best to pass through the black torrents of smoke, I was standing ready with my platoon. And on that planet, in the far, far future, where resources were everything, they recruited young. 5 girls, the oldest 10, and 3 boys. The oldest was 7. Where we were all that stood between a village and a wretched death. Even though I knew our odds, I thought that we would have lasted longer than we did. They were faster than me, and all it took was my helmet drifting in front of my eyes, and me slowing down to adjust it for them to get ahead. Selmus, the youngest, looked around, almost slow motion. I could see a smile on his weave, pure and warm, like the smile that you might give your dad after they come back from work. And that was when the beam ripped through his little body, and in turn the rest of them. It evaporated everything it touched, leaving everything outside of it to fall to the ground. Arms, legs, faces. I let them down. They were my squad, and I let them down. The heat was so great that it removed flesh and clothing and left nothing but bones perfectly intact. That was all that was left of them, their fingers. Salmus, Brad, Esther, Bright, Haley, Reuben, Tinny, and Lottie. I was the only one left. I was so brutalized by the shock that I wandered the wastelands for days until my shoes fell away to nothing. And that was when I heard it.
Reegan,
There you both are. Everything all right?
yeah, everything's fine, but maybe you should just...
No, we're done here.
Reegan, can I have a word?
Albert, what are you wearing?
Oh, this. Louise made it for me. There are some fallen trees over there, and the logs are all covered with this, thick moss. She was able to gently prise it to sew pieces together with vine branches to make this poncho completely waterproof too.
That's incredible.
Well, when you're scraping by and with this little love on the way fast, sometimes you panic. Imagine yourself out on your own, needing to survive and provide with what is around you. A lot of my other friends who had children mocked me and thought I was odd for learning about this, but I suppose they had happier circumstances.
Or perhaps they were not quite as open-minded and resourceful as you. Clearly all that time on your own has taught you much.
Seeing as it won't be long till the little one is here, I was wondering if you might consider taking us somewhere before the hard work begins.
Is this tropical paradise not enough?
Don't get us wrong, we're really grateful for this opportunity to start again and under our own terms.
Oh yeah, couldn't be happier.
I think maybe we just would like to see some sights. Remind ourselves every so often what civilization looks like. Just in case, over time, we forget where we came from.
Right. And I suppose 1 or 2 trips couldn't hurt. So, where are we thinking?
Ooh, somewhere with sun.
Good drinks and even better food.
Maybe somewhere with a busking stop. I have some new material I've been working on that I'd love to give away.
Maybe somewhere you and I
And me.
and Ben could go on a nice walk together.
I think I know just the place. How about Florida beaches? Christian, grab that. Yep, now twist slowly. Counterclockwise, slowly.
Why, Florida, I thought that...
What, that it would not be a good shout? That all beaches don't have that light stench of decay and pollution? Most of them do, of course. What else was going to happen? You were the dominant species of a planet where 99.9% of people don't care about the delicate ecosystem of the seas. The same percentage doesn't even know that around 70 to 75% of the oxygen you breathed many years ago came from the sea. Fortunately for you, some bright sparks found a rare species of fauna that grew underground and produced vast quantities of oxygen.
I remember. The government funded its cloning and distribution under all major population areas, and the excess pumped off to the smaller towns.
That's right. However, so as to not lose the natural beauty of our seas forever, the rich and powerful, for the briefest of moments, set aside their greed and funded the creation of a new Florida beach. 20 straight miles of golden sands, the sun altered by an invisible shield to give off the perfect temperature, the water so warm you can swim in there for hours, and the reef rich with life, the likes of which that have not been seen in the seas for well over 200 years.
I don't like swimming.
Oh, you worse. It's only paddling. You'll be fine.
No, you don't understand. I really can't go in the water.
Ben, what's wrong?
You can tell us.
We're like family. We only want to help.
Yeah, help you from, like, not being a gigantic pussy.
Albert, over to the corner now. Go on, my friend.
It was a long time ago, and silly to think it would happen again. Despite the smell and sharpness of the rocks, as kids, my baby brother and I would often play on the beaches. My folks had a small cafe on the sands and would serve cheap drinks on the side. Weatherspoons never really caught on. We were told every time by our parents that they would say we could run on the beach, but never get in the water without them there. That was until a day where our parents were slammed with customers, and I dared my brother to paddle out into the water. Our beach board rolled down the stone slope and into the waves, and all I wanted was my ball back.
You didn't think that...
I was 6 years old. Sorry.
It's okay.
Just keep going, Ben.
Well, he protested initially, but I said something stupid like, all the big boys do it, or are you going to be a mummy's boy forever? That was all the convincing he needed from someone who should have known better. I watched him gingerly slosh his way into the green, murky water. He couldn't have been any more than a metre from the ball when something took him under.
He tripped and fell.
No, you're not listening. Something pulled him down. He was dragged sideways as if pulled by an invisible rope under the waves. One moment he was there, the next he just let out a tiny yelp before he was just gone.
I never knew. I can't even begin to imagine how that felt.
Rescue boats searched the bay for a week and a half. It would have only been a week, but I begged them, with all that was left of my pocket money. 14 quid and 2 favourite buttons, just to have them search longer. I think they were as upset as I was, to see how devastated and frantic I was being, but even their kindness ran out.
Where I'm taking you is completely man-made and funded in conjunction with the National Trust, no less. There is not one thing in those waters that will hurt you.
I can't.
And that's okay. There is a wonderful market just off the beach, run by some of the finest traders and artists of the planet.
How do you know so much about it?
Oh, okay. Are you ready to come back and say what needs to be said?
Ben, I had no idea about your brother or what happened. But that is no excuse. I should have just accepted you were saying you did not want to. I am really, really sorry.
It's alright. Thank you, you silly old stepladder.
Lovely. Right, in answer to your question, Albert, I've been there many times. A nice little retreat from the chaos of the universe. And it's a radar black spot for most people on Earth, and they don't even know it's there. Most holiday goers have to sign a no-disclosure agreement, and any attempt to break that can invalidate your passport for life.
So how are we going to be allowed there? None of us are loaded.
Ah, well, fortunately, old Baron Carlos owes me several favours, so I imagine it'll be fine. No, more than fine. He will try to marry you off to one of his daughters. Just smile and nod. I will be there to get you out before he starts to put up the wedding bunting.
Even me?
Oh yes. Let it not be said that Baron Carlos is not progressive. In a really not progressive kind of way. That will be him now.
Hey, Reegan! Reegan, my boy! What an unexpected pleasure!
How the devil are you, you smart old bastard?
Hey, not so much of the old. I have been upgraded, my friend. All thanks to your little program, and I feel like a new man. Your wives seem to be enjoying the new me, huh? Ah, look at you! You finally bring me new friends. I am Baron Carlos, but friends just call me Carlos. It's good, yeah?
Yeah?
Excellent! We walk now, yes? onto my newest water park, just along the beachfront here.
Actually, Ben here was hoping to hit up the market. He's not so much of a beachgoer.
Oh, me too. That's all right for me to join you, Ben.
My, you're tall, aren't you, Like my third wife. Or is it my sixth? Tell you what, Goliath, my seventh daughter would climb you like a coconut tree in search of the last coconut if you catch my meaning, which I think you do, huh? So long as you don't mind the personality of a wash basin, you can produce grandchildren aplenty. So we good, yeah?
Yes?
Wonderful! Just wonderful! She has a face like a disgraced dog! But I am assured she will attend your needs with eagerness of a mouse after cheese, yeah? Cheesy?
What just happened?
Before the wedding bunting, you have my word. Now go! Enjoy yourself, you two. Things seem to be going just as well as when I left.
Better, my friend. The reefs are spreading at a rate we had not imagined. The water tastes better every day, and the people love it.
What's over there?
Underwater renovations, or some such thing. Yes, they said the reef would suffocate if not given the space to expand. So I do what you ask. I let life flourish.
All the while keeping the water gates closed, right? You are keeping them closed, right?
You worry too much. There's nothing out there in the dead waters. As you said before, we need to preserve all the beauty we can. And that is what I'm doing.
That is not what we agreed, Baron.
No, you are right. You said that you would leave me to run this little paradise how I choose. And that is I will. I keep you free run of the warehouses whenever you need them. And my daughters, well, that goes without saying. But that is as far as it goes. Just relax, huh? You and your friends, grab some chairs, I will get the bar open, and you can tell me all about what you've been up to with that box of tricks of yours.
You fool.
Trouble?
I hope not. I really hope not.
And then, this silly bastard pops up from behind some barrels and starts reciting Shakespeare at them. Well, as you can imagine, me and the rest of my squad didn't know what to think. Neither did the enemy. That was when, just as Reegan got to the climax of his tale, he produced 5 marbles from his jacket pocket and threw them behind the enemy, striking at a metal pipe, bouncing back, hitting all 5 of the spudlings in the back, paralyzing them and so winning us the day.
All 5?
All 5. The man is something else.
You shut up, you old fool.
No, I'm telling you. The man is a
Help me! Oh my God, help me!
What was that?
Nothing, my boy. Enjoy your salmon fusions.
It sounded like...
Please, someone help me!
Eben, my dear, what happened?
You know her?
She's my Gardner. And my second wife.
There is something in the water.
Now I know what you are going to say.
I told you.
Please, can you help my sister?
I don't understand. Where is she?
Who are you?
I'm help. Breathe. Breathe. Now, from the beginning.
We were just in the water. Me, my sister and me. We were not deep or even close to the sea wall. She was next to me, just in her little pink rubber ring 1 second, and then the next she just wasn't.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to me. Get yourself inside, and I will do everything I can to find your sister.
Thank you.
Yep.
So what are you thinking, my friend? You think she's still alive?
No.
No? You said you would save her.
I said nothing of the sort. I said I would find her. Will I save her? She's been under the water for the last 10 minutes. Taking into account how humans react out of panic instead of acting logically. But of course you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Baron? You saw an opportunity and panicked what your stakeholders would think, instead of coming to me first.
You think this is because of the Seagate? No. You're mistaken. There is nothing alive out there.
Really? You believe that? Of course you do, stupid humans. You believe the moon was made of cheese and the earth was flat because someone told you, instead of believing the proof in front of your very eyes. Oh wait, you did that once!
You speak like you're not one of us.
You know, sometimes, Baron, I wish I wasn't. Louise, I need you and Christian to go and find a vehicle each. Something strong, non-slip tyres. There should be some outside of the warehouse on the other side of the market. As well as that, I need several lines of rope and a construction full body harness.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to invite a very hungry something to a one-on-one meeting.
What about that? Oh, those over there. They look fun. Oh, maybe this. What a fetching hat.
That isn't a hat. What you have there is a colander.
Oh, right, sorry.
You're trying too hard.
What?
You're overcorrecting after what you said earlier. I'm over it.
I am sorry.
You're fine, really. You didn't know. Now you do, so let's just move on, shall we? How much is this?
You know, I'm not too sure. Let me check my notes around the back.
Okay. Thanks.
No, thank you.
You like them? That sort of thing, don't you?
What? Men, you mean?
Yeah. I saw how you were when James first started with us.
Not exclusively. I find it difficult to get tied up in what people are. It's what lies underneath that attracts me.
Oh, okay, I just thought that...
You thought that just because I've slept with a lot of people, I must be in it just for sex?
Oh, sorry,
Dude, I'm messing with you. Hell, some people are just in it for sex, and fair play to them. But for me, when you're as close to a person as you physically can be, you're both physically and spiritually intertwined.
I have never really thought about it like that.
Maybe you should. You might find life a lot easier when you stop caring so much about what he upstairs is thinking.
You should... go for it.
You mean with...
Yeah, I'll be okay. I still have plenty I want to see here.
I've not really got even close to the money needed to book a shed here, let alone a room.
Just take 'em back to the TARDIS, I reckon.
But Reegan...
Reegan doesn't have to know. There are so many rooms and corridors in that place. You are bound to find at least one that has a little old bed in it.
Thank you.
No bother at all. Oh, he's coming back. I'm off. Think I saw some statues of the late Queen Liz II. I thought she looked rather dishy.
Here we are, sir. All the prices for this contemporary pottery, all on a handy little card.
Thank you. Name's Ben, by the way.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you. Ben, I am Wilster.
Very nice. Are they all contemporary pieces?
Yes, they are. Well, actually, all but that one over there.
It's beautiful. Those markings are striking. Where does it come from?
No one knows. And I've had the best analysts in the state come and take a look at it. No one can decipher what it is, or what the language says, or even how old it is, or what species made it. One of those old pieces, the relevance and meaning lost to time.
Quite cheap for something so mysterious.
No one seems to want something of unknown value these days.
I'll take it.
Will these do?
You're a star, and I don't often go calling people that.
Are you sure this is such a good idea? If something happens to you, you're our only way out of here.
Not true. Carlos! In the event that I should die horribly underwater, do I have your word you will fly all my friends back to Ramsgate?
Ramsgate? I literally have no idea where that is.
See? No problem.
You just look after yourself.
I'll be fine. You two, get ready with the buggies. Carlos! Carlos, what sort of fish should be in it?
I don't know. All sorts. Regal tang, yellow tang, the clownfish. You know my oldest. He loves the Finding Nemos.
Well, there's nothing out here now. Only this weed.
Weed? No weed. I think you mean luscious coral reefs and golden sands, yeah?
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't see anything like that. Just thick, brown, greenish weed. I think...
Reegan!
No, Reegan, no!
Go, you idiots! Drive! Go! That's it! I can see him! Ah! It's got my leg!
Faster, Louise!
I'm trying! It's working! Nearly there! Put your foot down proper, yeah? Ah!
Reegan! Reegan, I'm so glad you're... Oh my god, your leg!
Louise! Louise! Go to my jacket in the bar! Go to the pocket! Get the Sonic, quickly!
We need to get you to a hospital.
No hospital! Get the Sonic now!
It's going to be okay. Really, we're here for you.
Here you go.
No, I can't. You have to! Turn the key 3 times! Counter clockwise! Press the third button from the top, pointing it in a circular motion around the wound! Like a stirring tea!
But
Please just do it! Ah! You want the work done or not?
What work?
Nothing! Nothing! Keep going, Louise! Keep going! Keep going!
I leave you guys for 1 hour, just 1 hour, and this is what I come back to.
Well, be fair, Reegan did not ask to get attacked by that thing.
To be fair, given what I saw, that is exactly what he was doing.
You'll stop talking like I'm not here.
you're awake. Take it easy. Take it easy. You've lost a lot of blood.
What happened? Whoa! That's a bit more than a flesh wound. Is everyone else all right? Where's Carlos?
He went to get a jar to put that thing in. He said he had some large display jars going spare out back. You know, to put display chilies into and the like.
Alone? But
It's dead. Shortly after you passed out, that thing stopped moving. Carlos had closed the bar so we'd all get a private look at what it was that, well, you know.
tore off my twisted, incredibly manly, hairy left leg.
Here we are. Now, what do you make of that? Quite the lashes on that ugly bastard.
That's not even the half of it. Carlos, I need you to be honest with me. How long have the sea gates been open?
I don't know.
Think, really think. Past all the drugs and all the sex and all the alcohol, you know exactly how long it's been.
I mean, there's so much to think about. Being barren to this whole resort is not easy.
Tell me how long it's been since people started to go missing.
6 months.
6 months.
Look, in the beginning, it was not as witnessed. Usually at night. Either couples or individuals would paddle out. The beaches are closed at night. And all guests clock back into their hotels with a biometric implant in their wrist.
The perfect little system. The perfect way to change the narrative and have your guests listed as left the island, perhaps booking a sun trip to the Badlands, somewhere remote and uncontactable, where the families and friends would have to assume they perished. All the while, you get to continue to rake in the money and your perfect little life is not affected in the slightest.
Reegan,
Go. Run!
Reegan, maybe...
Leave it. He will get what's coming to him.
So, what is it?
I have no idea. Doesn't look like any creature I know. Nor one I've ever seen in the fossil record, so definitely not a long-lost creature from the past. This is something new. Look at those teeth. Serrated like barbed wire, so they can latch onto the soft tissue and stay clamped. And here, halfway down the body, where the flesh is almost transparent.
Some sort of pump.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Like a syringe, again and again, the creature pulls back on the pump, pulling out the blood from the victim.
You sounded like you saw something else down there. You asked Carlos how long the sea gate had been open. Why?
As I was dragged under, I realised Eben's sister was not the only one down there. There must have been 20, 30 people.
Oh, those poor souls.
But that's not all of it. They were still alive.
That can't be, not from 6 months ago.
I'm telling you, I could see it. Eyes moving, mouths uttering words I could not hear. The closest ones were pulling at my clothes and hair. You see this little pipe on the top of the creature's head? I imagine that burrows into the victim, and they almost become one. There was a point, even for the shortest moment, where I did not feel like I was drowning anymore. I did not breathe in, but the intake of oxygen continued.
But why? Why would they do that?
To have a near infinite food source. Keep the host alive. You keep the heart pumping, the blood moving. It's like some breed of female anglerfish. The male will swim alongside the female and voluntarily fuse itself to her. Why? So there is an infinite and constant, reliable supply of sperm for the reproduction. In return, she gives him the nutrients and oxygen he needs to keep going. He will shrivel up into a husk, but still be alive.
That's horrendous.
So they're still alive, so let's go get them.
Don't you think if we could, he would have told us by now?
Albert's right. See towards the top end of the tail, this brown patch. Just smelling the creature, I can tell it's a very potent venom. Once the feeding properly begins, any attempt to free the host will cause it to instantly shoot into the bloodstream, causing the host who knows how much damage.
We've got to do something.
We can't let their suffering continue.
No. You're right. We can't. Understood. Yeah. Thank you. And we will vacate the area immediately. Stand by.
What did they say?
Every part of the beach reservation has water at the perfect temperature and balance to sustain life. I advised, and they agreed, to disassemble the safeties and take the water to a boil.
You're going to cook them?
Louise, the two alternatives. If I can even call them that. One, just leave them there and allow them to continue in agony while potentially taking more people. Two, kill the people while trying to free them and have the creatures escape and cause more damage, God knows where. What I do, it's not smart and it's not clever all the time. Sometimes it's just standing up where no one else has the guts to and making a choice. Right, where is Ben? Assuming he's somewhere on board and you lot didn't just take off without him?
Yes, well, there is something you should probably know.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Your suffering has only just begun.
I'm alive.
Reegan, a Doctor Who audio drama, written by Alex Ridgley, directed by Alex Ridgley. This is a production of Reegan's Voice.
And a massive thank you to my terrific cast. Second Wife and Gardner, played by Ali Staddon-Stroud. Ben and Carlos, played by Jamie Tomlinson. Albert, played by Ben Stroud. Christian, played by Peter Garner. Louise, played by Donna Foord. And Reegan, played by Alex Ridgley. This has been a production of Reegan's Voice.